Detention Center.
Your account balance is $9. To hear the charges for this call, press 2. To accept this call, press 5. To refuse this call, hang up now. To block this call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Hey, Blaine. Hey, I put a letter in the mail to you today with some articles and stuff that you may be interested in, but how you doing today?
Okay, yeah, I just got your one from the Oregonian.
Okay.
I got two from you, actually, and but only one of them had an article in there, so...
Okay, yeah, I throw stuff in the mailbox all the time. I can't even remember what I mail half the time, but I'm glad you're getting stuff. That means I got the right address.
This one would have been by Maxine Bernstein. At the end of it, Carol, Lisa Bundy calls me a pathological liar in there.
I had no idea. I don't even read them. I didn't even realize that.
But actually, I thought the report wasn't too bad. It mentions the Constitution and talks about the Second Amendment, how it's not supposed to be infringed upon, and actually encouraged by it.
Cool.
The only thing I would refute in there is Carol Bundy's statement to call me a pathological liar. I think she said that before they heard Ammon Bundy's testimony, which pretty much solidified my testimony of what I said about the takeover.
Gotcha.
The meeting where he told us to turn off our cell phones and laptops. And,
right.
Because he confirmed that when he came on the stand.
Right, and you know, my wife has been keeping up with the Bundy situation. We kind of split up duties in the Davis household, right? My wife's kind of the Bundy, Pete Santilli and Hammonds, and I'm kind of everyone else.
The only thing I would refute in the Oregonian report is Lisa Bundy's statement. And if Lisa would ever wants to have a conversation and can explain to people why she thinks I'm a pathological liar.
right. No, I cannot.
Would love for her to
yeah.
I'd love to debate her on that because it's not true.
Yeah.
But now my dad's a pathological liar. He didn't lie on the stand about the abuse that I suffered as a kid.
Right.
But which was ironic because the defense wouldn't call my biological mother because my biological mother was going to refute all that. So they only called who fit their version of their truth or their agenda of what they were trying to accomplish. But I'm sure down here when I testify again that they'll call her in there to back up.
Now, help me out, Blaine. Who is Lisa Bundy? Is she the wife of Ammon Bundy? Who?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Lisa's Ammon Bundy's wife.
Okay, gotcha. And that Ammon Bundy is the son of Cliven Bundy.
Correct.
Okay.
And so, but I love the Bundys. You know, they're good people, and I love Lisa, and I hope that, I think when she made that statement, that was before Ammon had testified, and that's the Oregonian had put that in there.
Right.
I'm sure once Ammon Bundy, because once Ammon Bundy testified, everybody was like, oh, okay, so Blaine wasn't lying about the beating.
Right. Right.
But because she was under the impression that he had left to go home to spend time with the kids, which is true. I think he did go home, but I did mention that in court. But he would have been back in time for the meeting. He had to be because I uploaded the videos before we went into the refuge, right after the meeting took place. So
yeah.
But he confirmed that, and so. But just some of the other things that he couldn't testify is when we were at the Safeway or whatever, and John Ritzheimer came and got me, and we drove back over to the house, Chuck and Patty's house. I think it was Chuck and Patty's house. But we went over there and we dressed out in our militia gear, and Corey LeCue loaded his rifle and scared the hell out of my wife. And I was like, "What are you doing, man?" We had to calm him down, and I think we just got a little excited when we first went into the refuge. It got a little out of hand, but other than that, it was peaceful.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't, so.
I heard someone describe it. I think it was who's the lady out in Nevada that's running for city council? Michelle Fiore, right? She's, because people describe it as an occupation, but you guys didn't occupy. I mean, you let people come and go. I mean, it's not like you were stopping anybody.
We did, yeah. But at first we didn't. So when we first went in there, I was under the impression that no feds. And as it got further into the occupation, we're just kind of like, well, it's public land. We can't really stop anybody from coming in. And so we tried not to stop anybody. But when we first went in there, we swept the building like a SWAT team. So the only thing, I'm glad that there wasn't like an armed BLM officer in there when we did that. It could have turned bad really fast.
Yeah. Hey.
So.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead and say what you.
Because I know that the armed BLM officer that works in that building is kind of a rugged individual, and I'm sure if he saw a bunch of armed guys come into the refuge, I'm sure he's going to confront him. That's his job in law enforcement.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, what would have happened if that happened?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, hey, let me.
We were just like, well, we're just here for a protest, but that's probably what we would have said and said, you're free to stay or go. But,
right.
I don't know. When we first went in there, it was a bit out of hand. But, like I said, and I had video of it. I was right behind John Ritzheimer. I videotaped it when I went in there.
Yeah.
But when I got arrested, somehow the memory card ended up disappearing.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Nobody knows where it's at. So I was like, well, and then my hard drives for my computer at home, before I went into the refuge, I gave them to my friend to hold on for me and said, hey, if anything happens to me, make sure these get destroyed. And so after the refuge takeover happened, I thought they had been, melted down with phosphorus or magnesium or something, because that's what I told her to do. And 10 months later, I gave her a call. She goes, oh, I still have them. And I went, oh, okay. And so the government found out about that, and so I just gave them over.
Yeah.
But there's really not a lot on them, but there's some footage from the Bundy Ranch that they probably wanted to see. But there would have been nothing at that, because I didn't even make it over to the area where the standoff happened, so I wasn't even there. But I was patrolling the ranch itself, so. And that's where they say the conspiracy happened or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, help me understand something about dynamics of like prosecution and defense, and because I think there's all kinds of articles being printed out here, and as my wife brings it to my attention,
I can only imagine.
Yeah, and I just printed.
I was reading the one from the Oregonian. I'm like, oh brother.
Yeah. Well, I want to say,
To be honest, I'm kind of encouraged. I think Maxine Bernstein tries her or his. Is that a man or a woman?
I think it's a woman. Yeah, I think it's a woman. I'm not 100% sure about that.
Yeah. But when I was reading it, I didn't find it distasteful. I think that there's some things she left out. She didn't put the full statements in there. But I think they do that just because they got so much they got to put into it. But it talked about me mentioning the Constitution, and it had the Second Amendment in there. So I'm like, well, hey, that's free advertising for the Constitution.
Right.
Whether it's in a positive or negative light, but you kind of have to understand the nature of reporting too, because reporting is very biased. Now, I'd say Maxine Bernstein's writing expression is probably at the level of about a 5-year-old copying answers of the teacher from the chalkboard, but
yeah,
it's very benign. It's not very in depth. It's not very passionate, but it's very to the point, blunt, and it puts the statements in there, and it is what it is, I guess.
Right. And I'm trying to find that article. I don't have it in front of me right now, but as these articles get printed, I will send them to you, and you can. And
the only other thing I would refute is, I didn't testify in malice. I mean, I didn't go up there to do that because I hate what we stood for, or my brothers, or certainly I don't hate the Bundys. So I didn't do it with malice in my heart, but I felt I had to come forward and tell the truth of the events that happened that day. And, my daughter, I've had conversations with her for a year. She cries to me every day. And it can benefit me a little bit by doing that. And So, it may not be the most honorable thing to do, but hey, what else am I supposed to do? I have a family I have to get home to. Unfortunately, like the Bundys, I didn't have millions of dollars or hundreds of $1,000s I could throw at a good attorney. I got the bottom of the barrel, and I had to work with what I had.
Yeah, and it sounds like you're. And again, I'm just looking at this.
If I had an attorney that I thought was really going to fight for me, then absolutely, I would have been like,
yeah,
I would have just fought right next to him. But my attorneys didn't seem, they really, well, I know Krista Shipsley didn't seem like she really wanted to go to trial. And I'm like, I don't have money for another attorney. I guess I just got to work it the way I can. And that's what it is. But Buddha or Brian Cavalier, he was going to turn state's evidence on me. He was going to testify against me because I'm a convicted felon from 2009, and I had a firearm on the Bundy Ranch, and he was going to testify that I had that, and I was patrolling with it. And they told me, if you don't take this plea, we're going to charge you with that. So part of the plea agreement was not being charged with that, because in the district of Nevada, that carries like 200 years.
Wow.
I was like, I kind of was, I was in a vice. I didn't have much choice, and this was the best possible, plausible outcome. And I did, I looked at all different angles that I could attack this to defend myself, and all different angles I could try to find a different way to deal with it. But this is the only way God presented to me, and I had, it is what it is. And
right.
But, I got a lot of hate mail for testifying. People said they wanted to kill me. One guy said I should be laying in a pool of my own blood, commented on my wife's Facebook account, So it certainly wasn't the way I wanted to do this, but, I'd ask people, if you're in my shoes, what would you have done? You want to come? I'll trade them. They can come and sit 6 years in prison if they want to.
Right.
And to be honest, I think any dad or husband or family member, if this was the only way that presented itself, would have done the same thing.
Yeah, and for anybody that has any questions, my advice is going to be, please write to Blaine Cooper. We want to open up any communications, and like you said earlier,
absolutely. I got accused of being an informant, and I'm not. Didn't make any money, or I'm broke.
Yeah, right.
This movement bankrupted me, and I have nothing. My wife and kids are getting ready to be on the street. To be honest, I don't even think Carol Bundy's even given my wife a phone call. And certainly, I would say, geez, I went out.
Looks like we lost him. He dropped off after about 13 minutes, and his phone calls normally last around 20 minutes. So, in any event, I'm not aware of all the details, to be honest with you. My wife is not here at the moment, and she's much more in tune with this Bundy stuff, but it sounds basically, from what I understand, that he didn't lie. He was called by the prosecution, and we try to mail him all these articles that get printed, so he has a chance to at least know what's being printed about him, and he can respond. You guys will listen and make a judgment call on your own, and that's that. My advice really is, if you have any questions for Blaine, open up the channel of communications rather than making a judgment. The Bible does say to go to someone, and that you investigate a matter before you come into any judgment. So that's what we're trying to do, is making sure these prisoners have a voice and that they just don't get locked up for 6 years. All these articles are printed about them, and then nobody has a chance to investigate the matter or hear what they got to say. Anyway, enough of me talking. God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye.